Armin, and we're going to keep talking about bodhicitta and what it feels like. And the next section, he says, if you take the first steps to bodhicitta, which is thinking about all people equally, equanimity, and then recognizing that people have been your mom, remembering what they did for you when they were your mom, and then wanting to pay them back for what they did for you when they were your mom. Those steps are the foundation for wanting to work for others, okay? So they lay the foundation. What are the foundation? Think of everybody as equal. Recognize they've been your mom. Remember what they did for you. And, naturally, then you want to pay them back. So those 4, which is really 3.5, are the foundation of wanting to work for other people, okay? Then he says the other ones, which is wanting those people to be happy, wanting to take away all their trouble. And Laksam, I'm taking care of it. I don't care if nobody helps me. I don't even care if people try to stop me. Okay. Do you care if people help you? Nah, I'm willing to do it on my own. Do you care if people actively try to stop you? Nope, I don't even care about that. I'm the man or woman, okay? I'm the one. It's on me. What's that? It's on me. It's my bad. It's my good. I'll take care of everything, okay? I'll take care of everything. Those things, those ideas. I want you to be happy. I want to take away all your problems. And I'm the man or the woman. I'll take care of it. I'll take care of it. Nobody helps me. I don't care. Everyone fights me. I don't care. I'll still help you. Okay. So those 3 are called Shendun Nyeki Lo. The real desire to work for others. Okay. So the first part of those 7 was called laying the groundwork for working for others. And now we're to the working for others. Okay, these are working for others. Okay, here's the work for others picture. I'm on it. Okay, he's got his construction hat. Looks like Daniel, right? On a good day. I'm on it. Don't worry. I got my hat. I'm taking care of this. Hey, nobody's gonna help you. I don't care. Everyone's gonna fight you. I also don't care. Okay, it's on me. I'll take care of it. Okay. And then he goes to a very famous place. Once you kind of decided that you're gonna work for other people, we could say Semge Bani, say Semge Bani, Shendun Chir, Yangdak Zope, Changjuda. The definition of bodhicitta, the most famous definition in history of bodhicitta. Tim, who wrote it? Who wrote the Abbas Samaya Alankara, which a certain new translator is going to be working on? Yeah, Maitreya. Okay. So this is from the book that Tim's translating, which is called the Jewel of Realizations, written 1,700 years ago. And he mentions the definition of bodhicitta. And it's been famous ever since then. Okay. So you're in a debate in the monastery, somebody's, what's the definition of bodhicitta? You just lay that out and you're covered. Okay. Whose definition? The future Buddha. Is he a Buddha yet or not? No, that's a question. That was my pre-Geshe debate topic. Anyway, Semge Bani, what is the definition of bodhicitta? Here's the translation of those 2 lines, okay? What is the definition of bodhicitta? Shen Dun Cheer, for the sake of other people. Yang Da Zope Chancha Do, I want to become a Buddha. Okay, so it's called the two focus attitude. Two focuses, focused on other people and Buddhahood. Okay, it's called two focuses. The attitude with two focuses. I'm looking at all the suffering beings in the universe, and I want to become a Buddha for them. That's the definition of bodhicitta. Okay, focused on all the people having trouble in this world. I want to be someone who can help them, and that's the definition of bodhicitta. It's called two-part focus. Okay. All right. I thought it'd be fun to memorize the Sanskrit. It was written in Sanskrit. Sanskrit is the language of the gods. This line is very, 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 very famous. So they say if you want to plant a seed in your heart to become an enlightened being, memorize a little Sanskrit once in a while. Okay. So I went and got it for you. Okay. And I got the new dad to convert the Sanskrit for me. When you see that macron, long mark over the A, you say it twice as long. Okay, so say Chitto Pada. Chitto Pada. Pararthaya. Samyak. No longer is there. Samyak. Yeah, Samyak. Okay. The M with a dot under it is a French nasal. They always talk like the nose is stuffed up. Sambodika. Sambodika mata. Here we go together slow. Okay, whole thing. 1, 2, very slow. Chitta Pada Pararthaya Samyak Sambodhikamata. Okay, good. Try to memorize it. It's sexy. Okay. If you get lazy about the long vowels and stuff, you could use the second line. Okay. Chitta Pada Pararthaya Samyak Sambodhikamata. Okay. All right. Chitta means mind. Okay, the mind, like the chitta and bodhicitta. Upadaya means to give rise to. When the chitta meets upada, it changes to chittopada. When A meets U, it changes to O. Okay, so chitta, upadaya. Sorry, chitta upada. Okay, chitta upada is chittopada. Chittopada. Okay. It means to raise the mind. It means to raise the thought. It means to reach bodhicitta. There's 2 words for bodhicitta in Sanskrit. One is bodhicitta and one is chittopada. This is the variant. Okay. Chittopada. Para means other people. What is it called when you go to the other side? Paramita. Okay, so here para means other people, other side. Okay, what's artha like Siddhartha? The goal. Okay, so parartha means the goals of other people. Okay, pararthaya. Parartha means the goals of other people. What other people want, what other people need is called parartha. Okay, aya at the end of a word means for the sake of that, in order to achieve that. Okay, so the aya on the end of parartha means for the goals of others. For the goals of others. The aya means for. Okay, so prepositions in Sanskrit come after the word and they're joined to the word. Like for cat, for cotton. Okay, for cotton means for cotton, right? Okay, so parataya. Okay, samyak means total, 100%. Okay, samyak means total. Sambodhika means enlightenment. Okay, sam means perfect. Bodhi means enlightenment. Okay, bodhika. Then amata, say amata. To wish to achieve. Okay, amata. Mat means mind, right? Mental comes from that. Mind comes from that. Means very much. At the beginning of a word, a long a means very much. That's why we call the Buddhist disciple Ananda, which means super happy guy, instead of Ananda, which means the unhappy guy. Okay? So long a at the beginning means very much. So amata means really wanted, really obsessed with thinking about perfect total enlightenment for the sake of others. Okay, is the definition of chitta or bodhicitta. Okay, so you should learn it. Okay, you guys should learn it. Okay, and it all has pieces of chitta paruski chitayu yachitayu yaschitayu. Okay, I consider you, or I read, right? So chitat, or to calculate, right? In Russian. In Russian, Sanskrit roots are much more obvious. Okay, so anyway, chitta means to think. But to fall down, for example, some guy wrote a book. Huh? Yeah. What's that guy's name? Patanjali. Yeah, it all means foot or fall or drop. Okay, Patanjali. So here, uppada means to raise up. U means up, like so upada. Okay, chittopada means to raise the desire for Buddhahood. To raise the thought, chittopada. Okay. Para means other, artha means the goals, like Siddhartha. Okay. What's Siddhartha mean? What's the Siddha? Achieve the goal, Siddhartha. Okay, Siddhartha. Okay. The aya means for the sake of them. Samyak means total. Sambodhika means enlightenment. Amata. I want. My mind is on it. Okay, amata. Okay, cool. Try to memorize it. It's good. All right. I like to call it next picture. Yeah, before that, actually. Maybe. Yeah, there's an emphasis in the definition of bodhicitta that you are looking ahead to the future. I want that. I want to achieve that. Oops, sorry, you guys. I want to achieve that to help all living beings. Okay. There's a looking ahead. Okay. I would like to achieve that so that I could really help people. Okay, cool. All right. So Pabonko Rinpoche, at this point in the book, gives the most famous lines ever written about bodhicitta. Okay, and they're written by Maitreya, who was taking dictation. Arya Asanga. Okay, Arya Asanga. What famous school did Arya Sangha help start? Mind only. What famous school did his brother start? Half brother. Abhidharma, Vasubandhu. What's in common between those two startings? Wait, who said the first thing? Nah, I want something else. They both really Prasangika and just $100. Ask, I'll say it again. Collect your money from Ellie, okay? We have a new system. It's not her problem to give you your money. You have to ask for it. we're trusting that the whole universe only asks for money that they want. Yeah. Yeah, the cool thing about these two half brothers is that in their heart, they are both middle way. They are both higher middle way. But because the students around them were dull and less dull, or dull and more dull, they dumbed it down. They made it more simple. And Master Vasubandhu created, reports the Abhidharma. And in a way, Arya Sangha is just reporting the mind-only school. And we've been having a lot of fun lately with the mind-only school's presentation on seeds, which is the best. And which Tsongkhapa says, not too shabby. Maybe we'll include it in the middle way. You see, he says, Tsongkhapa praises it highly. The mind-only presentation on seeds. He says, very useful for Tantra. Very useful for Tantra. So, wow, that's like, must be cool, right? All right, Daniel's right. Yay, that's a very difficult question. I should give you more money, but nah. Okay. All right, good. Here we go. Che Sumbatar Tseni Yosa Zobe Sanke Lani. Now he's talking about, look, let's talk about what's complete bodhicitta. What is, if someone said, what's the definition of complete bodhicitta? Here's Pabonka. Tseni Yosa Zobe Sanke Lani. If you want to talk about bodhicitta, which is totally complete, okay? Tseni Yosa Zoba means totally complete bodhicitta. Shendin na gapa towat samki, Shendin na gapa towat samki chambe sange top de samgi micho. It's not enough that you kind of want to achieve Buddhahood because other people need it. He says it's not enough. Pabonka says that is the technical definition, but it's not enough. Just that you want to achieve Buddhahood because other people need stuff. He says we kind of got to add something more. What's he going to add? Vichopa, Rang ni pangdo punsusobeda dena yandai gopama top medu. You must come to the realization that there is no choice but for you to become a Buddha yourself. Okay, so you can say the definition of bodhicitta is the desire to reach Buddhahood so that you can help others. But he says somebody should have added something here and there that said, you ain't got no choice and you have to do it, okay? You have to do it, okay? I have to do it. He objects, who? Pabonka's objecting to Maitreya. Maitreya said, I want to become a Buddha to help everybody. And Pabonka's like, is that the best you can do? You know? And it's like, well, what else do you want? He says, I don't have any choice. I got to do it. It's not like I want to do it. He says, I object to your amata. Amata. I object to I wish. It's I ain't got no choice. Okay, I gotta do it. Okay, it's interesting. Pabonka's like criticizing Maitreya. You know, don't say it's the wish for enlightenment. It's the compulsion. I have to do it. I don't have a choice. I have to do it. Okay, he wants it stronger. Matopka me means I ain't got no choice. I have to do it. Matopka me is an idiom in Tibetan that means I ain't got no other choice. I gotta do it. Okay, Matopka me. Tomda. He said, now if you when you say amata, the wish to achieve, if you mean I have no choice, I'm with you. But if you didn't think I have no choice, I don't. Your definition's so wimpy. Okay, I ain't got no choice. I got to do it. Okay. Now, what's a person look like when they're saying "matopka me"? I ain't got no choice. Well, Tim, I got no choice. I got to do it. Did they do that in Chinese? I don't know. In American English, it's like, do you have to do it? I ain't got no choice. I got to do it, Okay. So when you see this mudra, I ain't got no choice. Okay. It's like I ain't got no choice. Right? So when you see that picture, don't forget what it means. I ain't got no choice. It doesn't mean I can't pay you back today, Stanley. Okay. Deyang rangkone dun member chamban ninja laksam nagi kapshan dun kilo chita kiba. Da shenduni yandam. And then he says, Rankone dun member. Needless to say, it is not the wish to achieve Buddhahood just for yourself, okay? Just to do something for yourself. That's not the point. Because of three of the steps you went through already, which was Champa, Maitri, right? I want everyone else to be happy. Ningje, I don't want anyone else to have problems. And Laksam, I'll take the heat. I'll get it done. And I don't care if nobody helps me, and I don't even care if everyone fights me. I'll still do it. Okay. And that takes some spiritual maturity when you try to help people and they actually hurt you back. It takes some maturity to say, okay, I know you hate me. I'm still going to pay your bills for next month. Like it takes some kind of maturity to say, I know you're unhappy and I don't care. I'm still going to make you happy. Okay. All right. Ningje, without any kind of, what do you call it? Resentment. People hurt you back. You help. People hurt you back. You say, oh, that's cool. We do that to our mom, right? They help. And then we criticize them. They're like, yeah, okay, here, I made your lunch also. That's how she responds to criticism. Okay. Shengikap Shenden Dunyaki Lojita Kipta Shenden Yondo Bachanju Tob Duki Sambashikiga. Okay. So having bodhicitta with the right flavor requires those previous steps of Champa, Nyingje, and Laksam. I want you to have all good things. I don't want you to have any problems. I'm on it. I'll take care of it. You don't actually have to worry about anything. I'm taking care of it. Okay. Those are required to have a properly bodhicitta with the right taste. You got to have those three thoughts before. I want you to have everything you want. I don't want you to meet up with any problems. And I'm on it. Then you can have the proper bodhicitta is produced by those three. Okay, cool. And the way he says it here, let me see. I want to show you another picture. You ready, Tim? It took me a while. I looked up on my stock photo app, handcuffed people. I got a lot of photos that wouldn't be appropriate to show. I saw as my wife was next to me. I was like, But the point of this picture is you don't have a choice. By that point in your mental state, even if you didn't want to help people, you couldn't help yourself. You are handcuffed by your own law. You are handcuffed by your own. Even if you couldn't get out of this commitment, even if you wanted to. Okay, you are locked in. You are locked in. You don't have a choice because you did the 3 steps before, wanting people to have what they want, wanting to take away their pain, taking personal responsibility. Then when you get to bodhicitta, you're locked in. And listen, vision. Mix of helpless and vision. You have this vision for what you want, and you're out of control in a good way. You're out of control. You couldn't back out even if you thought to. You couldn't get out of it. Okay. Your previous bodhicitta steps study is forcing you to keep going, and you don't have a choice anymore. You're out of control. In control, finally in control by being out of control. Okay. Data Gomkyan top et tup nyamna. Yeah, we had it earlier. I'll give $100. Yeah. It was a long time ago. Huh? 4. Say again? 4? No.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, $100. God, he's the big bucks man. Be careful. People usually get pregnant right after that. And never mind. Yeah, it means $100, but you got to collect it now. New system. Data Gomkyan top etum. I understand that it would be very noble to work for all living beings. I understand it would be very noble to want to take away all their pain. And I understand it would be very noble to take responsibility myself. I understand it would be very noble. But is it even possible? Is that kind of commitment even possible? Answer. Then he says something cool. He says, can you achieve it? You can. And it's time, honey. It's time. You think you're going to get a better time later? You're an idiot. The time is now. Can I achieve that? Yes. And you got to do it today. Because who knows what's going to be tomorrow? Who knows you're going to be alive? Who knows what realm you're going to be one of those waggers? You could be a dog tomorrow. And so Pabonka's answer is very beautiful. The guy says, well, I don't know if I can do that. He says, well, goddamn, it's the last day. This is the day. You got to do it. There's not going to be a better time. You're a human. You're still alive. You're still breathing, You don't ask me if you can do it. You got to start now. You got to do it now, Who knows where you're going to be in 24 hours? That guy could push the nuclear. I mean, we're very close, We all could be on a vacation tomorrow. And we don't know. So it's just, yeah, you can do it and you got to do it now, okay? There's no better time. You have never had a better chance than you have now. There's no better time to decide to do this, okay? Sangik Gopang Luten Dila Dube Chopet Den Top. Because you have the right mix of body and mind. Lung Sam Dukpa Chipa $100. Yeah, $100 for Mr. Stanley. Okay. Yeah. Now he goes there. What's he saying? You got the body, you got the prana, you got the chi, you got the channels, you got the body, you got the mind connected to the body with the channels. You got it all. You're on the edge of becoming a Buddha. You have a body with the prana and the nadis and the chakras. God, you're halfway there. Just do your stupid yoga every morning. It's going to push you over the top. You got a body that was built for enlightenment. You have a body that was pre-designed to turn into an enlightened being's body. If you have those nadis, if you have that prana, if you have those chakras, you were built for enlightenment from the factory. Okay, your body was built, Zhongmai. You were built with this channels, central channel. You were built to become a Buddha. So do it. You don't know, you can have dogs' bodies, they ain't got such good prana, okay? They wag okay, but that's about it. Okay. You got the perfect configuration chronically to do Tantra. You can do yoga, you can do Tantra. You're built for enlightenment. Come on. You got everything you need. Okay. Let's do it. Okay. It's a beautiful how he leaps to the chakras and the it's so cool. He's like, God, you were built to become a Buddha. What's wrong with you? You think you're gonna get out of this BMW and get into a Toyota? Bauma. Okay. You think you're gonna do it later? You're in a BMW, get it done. Okay. I have a friend who has a BMW and a Tesla. Depends on which city he's in at the time. Okay. I'm just kidding. Don't take it personally. Anybody who's doing good practice will be successful. They can't help it. It's not their fault. Okay. Probably their teacher. Okay. Chini Sangeki Temba. So listen, as far as your body, you're already half enlightened. Come on. Take advantage of the chakras you have and the prana you have. And Chini Sangeki, as far as Dharma, you got Sangeki Dharma. You got Buddhist Dharma. You got, as far as teachings, you got Lord Buddha's teachings. Are you crazy? You're gonna wait for something else? Okay. And Denane Tekpa Chembuchu. And not only do you have Buddha's teaching, but among the Buddha's teaching, you got Tekchen. Tekpa Chembu. Mahayana. God, you're not stuck in the Abhidharma school of Vinaya. These are two masters. They're translating the classics for those two. You're not stuck. You're in Mahayana. You got Mahayana. Come on. First of all, you're not those people with no teachings. Second of all, you got Lord Buddha's teachings. Third of all, you got Mahayana. $100 cutting. What's he going to say next? And among the Mahayana, you got, damn, $100. You got to collect it. New system. Okay, that's exactly where he goes. Yeah. How does he describe the word Tantrayana or Diamond Way? He says, "Se chikla sangya, se chikla sangya, se chik." Huh? Yeah. Say ring, life, say chik. Yeah, he describes Tantrayana as se chikla sangya. You have a system which in a single lifetime can get you there. So he doesn't say Mantrayana or Tantrayana. He says the one life system. You're sitting here in a group of people who at a place that was dedicated and built for the practice of the one life system. You're at Diamond Mountain. You know, God, you can't do it here. You know, don't say, "Oh, I wish someday I could become a Buddha." God, shut up. You know, they built this place for Vajrayogini practice. This place was built for Vajrayogini practice, you know, and a lot of people worked for many, many years to get this place ready for you. I was with David Stump a week ago. He brought his South African student. Where's those South Africans? They talk a little funny, but they're all right. And yeah, and God, you got a place that was built for that. Don't tell me you can't do it. Well, where are you gonna go? You gonna go to Cincinnati or I don't know, Dongguan? I mean, there's nothing there. You're here, come on. Don't tell me you're gonna do it sometime, somewhere. If you can't do it here, then there's actually no better place in the universe to do it than here. Okay, seriously. So it was built for that. This place was selected for that. The actual place was selected for that. So come on, you gotta do it. Okay. All right, let's go through some pictures slowly, Mr. Tim. The first one is Daniel with his hat. What does that one mean? Yeah, I'm ready to do the work. Okay, I'm ready to work for others. I'm up for it. Okay, which of the 7 steps might this refer to? The last 3. Well, mainly Champa, Nyingje, and Haksam. Okay, I think he did mention a 4th one. Nope, those 3. Those are the actual wanting to work, and then the foundation of wanting to work was, yeah, equanimity. Know that your mom. Think about the kindness. Want to repay them. Okay, good. Now, what's the next picture represent? Whose definition? Maitreya's definition of bodhicitta, right? Which is also called for chittopada, which means to raise the thought. Okay, chittopada, and it's a synonym for bodhicitta, chittopada. Okay, bodhicitta, chittopada. I don't know why he used the other one. Okay. Then what's this next slide? No, there was one before that. I mean, yeah, that's Maitreya's definition. You should learn the Sanskrit. You should learn it. It's not so hard. It'll put a good seed in your mind for enlightenment. Okay? So just learn. It's fun. Learn it. I used to keep a little notebook in my shirt pocket when I was first studying, and I would pull it out and read it while I was walking places. I would just open it up and read it. I was learning sitar at the same time. And then I would go home and read this on the way. And one day I left my guru's music studio, and I walked halfway home studying these definitions, and I realized I forgot my shoes. And this is in the Himalayas, so it's kind of a big deal. And I ran back to the sitar studio. I said, "Oh my God, I forgot my shoes." He said, "Now you're a real sitar player. Now your mind is elsewhere instead of your feet." Okay. Next picture. Yeah. Look, I ain't got a choice. I gotta do it. I'm sorry. Okay. It's not enough to say, I want enlightenment for all living beings. Maitreya was wrong or incomplete. Okay. I don't got a choice. I gotta do this thing. I'm compelled to do this thing. I can't get out of it. Okay. All right. Next one. It got worse. Okay. I'm chained by my commitment. Okay, like I gotta do this thing. I don't have a choice. Okay. All right, next picture. What is that? We didn't do this picture. $100. I know it's Vienna. Come on, you guys can do it. Yeah, yeah. You got the channel. Venice has got the channel, and you got canal. And you got okay. Don't forget, you got Alex. You got to collect. Okay. Yeah. She's probably gonna run out of money today, so get to her early. Okay. Yeah. Who's Venice? All of us. Yeah, we have the channel. We have the channels, right? Okay. We got the necessary canals. Okay. Now, if you can explain this last one, I might let you go to breakfast early. Hmm. Yeah, you can go to breakfast early. We're gonna keep going. No, just keep, yeah, Diamond Way. Okay, Diamond Way. Vajrayana. As far as capacity, you were built to get enlightened. They put the chakras in you. They put the channels in you. They put the prana in you. You personally, your personal body was built for enlightenment from the factory. Seriously. Okay. And as far as the Dharma, you are sitting in the epicenter of tantric practice on this planet. Okay? Not bad. Good? So what else? What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? All right, we have a little bit of time, and I'm a firm believer that you shouldn't waste. We have 5 minutes extra, so I'm going to dip into the next class slightly. Okay, here we go. Tim's like, I didn't get that ready. Oh, in fact, I didn't send it to you yet, which probably have some kind of connection there. I'll just read it to you, okay? Don't worry about it. We'll look at the photos tomorrow, okay? Did chubda remela yobe kecheyin. Say Rime. Rime is a famous movement in Tibet, in Tibetan Buddhism called Rime. Ri means system. Rime means non-aligned school. So there came to be a school called the non-aligned school. They weren't connected to the Gelugpas and the Nyingmas or the Kagyus or the Sakyas. They called themselves the non-aligned school. And of course that became a school. And people say, I'm a remake, and you're like, okay, it's all right. So remake, but here it means it doesn't matter what school of Tibet you are in or what school of ancient India you're in. We are all fortunate that we all have this teaching that you can get you enlightened. Okay, but so in general, it's true that rime, without regard to what school you're practicing, they can all bring you enlightenment in one lifetime. The tantric teachings in all schools can bring you enlightenment in one lifetime. Now, whenever some Tibetan says we're all the same, he'll tell you immediately afterwards why we're special. Okay. And it's true. Okay, so anyway, look, you can get enlightened in one lifetime in all the various traditions of Tibet if you practice the secret teachings. Yeah. But, here in the Tsongkhapa system, Lo Chunyi, in 12 years, you can reach your goal in 12 years. Okay, it's possible to reach your goal in 12 years, and that's a very famous number. You can reach enlightenment, and that comes from the tantras. That comes from ancient India. Okay, you can reach your goal in 12 years. Sangyawa knew it's possible, and Dele Kyang, you could also speed things up from the 12 years. Okay, and here's you don't have the picture. Okay, Lo sum. Lo sum. 3 years. Okay. There is a system inside of some corpus system where you could achieve tantric enlightenment within 3 years. Okay. So he said, look, you have a body that was built for enlightenment. You are sitting in a place that was built for that practice. And you have a teaching that any teaching from Tibet you could achieve in one lifetime. But you, in particular, if you followed Tsongkhapa's teachings, you could achieve it in 12 years or even 3 years. Sangyawan Nushin, Delikancharan Novisin, Sungjuki Gopang, Topa, Mambo Chunwa. And it's happened a lot of times before. And you can just read these religious histories, biographies of these people, and you can see what happened to them. So there are these accounts, you can read them. King of the Dharma, you can get it online by email, easy. Okay, I like it. I have it on my computer. I look at it every once in a while. Okay, so you have this credible, believable histories of people that you can read and study. And the King of the Dharma book is a good example. If you study that book carefully, you can understand why he achieved enlightenment in one lifetime. Okay. Okay. And you'd be crazy not to read that book from time to time because it's all there. Okay. That's what he's saying. Go read these books, go read these histories. You can see what happened to people. So don't be lazy. All right, Gewadi, Yi, Gyoka, and we'll see you tomorrow. And